Be me. 23-year-old neat, living with parents. Spend most days gaming and browsing image boards. Get message on Discord from old high school acquaintance. It's Jessica from chemistry class. Haven't talked to her in like 4 years. Hey, Anon, I need a huge favor. Already suspicious, but curious. What kind of favor? Can you hang out with my boyfriend for a few hours tonight? What the hell kind of request is that? Why would I want to hang out with your boyfriend? He's been really clingy lately, and I need some space. Just take him somewhere and keep him busy. This is the weirdest thing anyone has ever asked me. What am I supposed to do with him? I don't know, guy stuff, play video games or whatever. She's offering to pay me $50. Broke neat math kicks in. That's like a week of tendies. Fine, but this better not be some weird setup. His name is Marcus. He's 24, really sweet, but kind of needy. She sends me his number. Text him explaining the situation. Hey dude, your girlfriend asked me to hang out with you tonight. He responds immediately. Oh, cool. Jessica mentioned she had a friend who might want to chill. Seems normal enough. We agree to meet at the mall arcade. Drive over in Mom's Honda Civic. Spot him near the entrance looking around nervously. Tall, skinny guy with messy brown hair, wearing a Naruto hoodie and jeans. Approach him cautiously. You, Marcus. Yeah, you must be Anon. Thanks for doing this, man. He seems genuinely grateful. We head to the arcade section. Start playing some racing game. So how long have you been dating Jessica? About 8 months now. He's actually pretty good at this game. She seems cool. Yeah, she's amazing, but lately she gets annoyed when I text her too much. Red flag number 1. How much is too much? Maybe like 20 times a day. Okay, that's actually kind of a lot. She says I'm too clingy and need to find my own friends. We move to the fighting game section. He picks Ken, I go with Ryu. What happened to your old friends? Jessica said they were a bad influence. She didn't like me hanging out with them. Red flag number 2. What kind of bad influence? They played too many video games and made immature jokes. Sounds like normal dudes to me. We're actually having fun playing Street Fighter. He's got decent combos. You want to grab some food and keep playing at my place? His face lights up. Really, that would be awesome. Drive him back to my parents' house. Mom is at work. Dad's watching TV. Introduce Marcus to Dad. This is my friend Marcus. Dad nods and goes back to his show. Head up to my room. Fire up the PlayStation. Holy crap, you have every Call of Duty game. Yeah, I'm kind of addicted. We start playing Modern Warfare multiplayer. He's surprisingly good at first-person shooters. Jessica doesn't let me play violent games at home. Says they make men aggressive. This girl sounds more controlling by the minute. We're dominating in team deathmatch. Dude, you've got great reflexes. Thanks. I used to play with my college roommates all the time. What happened to them? Graduated and moved away. Jessica said I should focus on adult activities instead of games. We play for like 3 hours straight. Order pizza and keep gaming. Marcus is actually really chill. Tells funny stories about his job at Best Buy. There was this one customer who tried to return a microwave from 1987. We're both cracking up. Get a text from Jessica. How's it going with Marcus? Fine, we're just hanging out. Good, I'm at girls' night. Pick him up in 2 hours. Show Marcus the message. She's keeping track of our hangout time. That's kind of weird, dude. Yeah, but she cares about me. This guy is in denial. We switch to playing some co-op zombie mode, working together against endless hordes. This is the most fun I've had in months. Why don't you just play games when she's not around? She checks my PlayStation activity log. What the actual hell? That's pretty controlling, man. She just wants to make sure I'm being productive. We clear wave 30 in zombies. High five like we just won the Super Bowl. You know what? Screw being productive. Sometimes a man just needs to shoot zombies. He's starting to loosen up. Show him some funny memes on my phone. He's laughing harder than he has all night. Jessica says memes are immature. Dude, memes are art. We spent an hour going through saved meme collections. He's taking screenshots of the good ones. Don't let her see those. I'll make a hidden folder. Conspiracy level planning for basic entertainment. Jessica texts saying she'll be late. Girls' night is running long. Keep him another hour. She's probably hoping we become friends so she doesn't have to deal with me as much. Brutal honesty from Marcus. Do you actually want to be friends? Hell yeah, this has been awesome. We exchange Steam usernames. We should play online together sometime. I'd love that, but Jessica might not like it. What she doesn't know won't hurt her. We're now co-conspirators in friendship. Decide to introduce him to some image boards. Have you ever been on any anonymous forums? Jessica says those places are toxic. Show him some harmless threads, gaming discussions, funny stories, random nonsense. This is actually pretty entertaining. People are just joking around. We're browsing and commenting on random stuff. Marcus is getting the hang of image board culture. Why do people write in Greentext? It's just the format makes stories easier to read. He tries writing his own Greentext about working retail. It's actually pretty funny. Who's gonna read your Greentext though? Probably some dumbass like the one watching this video. We both start laughing. Imagine someone actually watching this story unfold. They're probably eating tendies right now. Marcus finds this meta-humor hilarious. Eventually we end up on some questionable threads. You know the type. Marcus gets awkwardly quiet. Jessica banned me from this kind of content, said it was disrespectful to women. Dude, you're a grown adult. You can look at whatever you want. We're both getting a bit worked up from the content, somehow end up sitting closer on the couch. This is weird, but I haven't done this in months. She monitors my browser history. We're both just gooning to the same screen. Accidentally, our hands touch, reaching for tissues. Neither of us pulls away. This is the most comfortable I've felt in ages. No judgment, no criticism. Just two bros helping each other out. We finish up and there's no awkwardness afterward. Just bros being bros. Thanks, man. I really needed that. Jessica made me feel guilty about normal guy stuff. There's nothing wrong with this. No homo, though. Obviously no homo. Clean up and go back to gaming like nothing happened. But there's a new level of friendship now. Complete trust and zero judgment. Marcus brings up something random while we're still browsing. Do you think the moon landing was real? Caught me off guard with that one. What do you mean? Like there's some weird inconsistencies in the footage. Jessica always shut me down when I brought up stuff like this. Said conspiracy theories were for idiots. We pause the game and start talking about it. I mean, the flag waving and no wind is pretty weird. And the shadows don't match up right. We're going down a rabbit hole now. Pull up some videos on my laptop. Look at this analysis of the camera angles. Marcus is getting really into it. I've always wondered about this stuff. But Jessica said questioning official stories was stupid. We spend like an hour watching moon landing conspiracy videos, then move on to other weird topics. What about Building 7? That one's actually pretty sketchy. Freefall collapse from office fires. We're looking up all kinds of paranormal stuff. UFO sightings, Bigfoot evidence, government cover-ups. This is so much fun. I love theorizing about this crap. Jessica called it mental masturbation. She sounds like she was fun at parties. We find this documentary about alien abductions. Some of these stories are pretty convincing. What if we're not alone in the universe? Marcus is like a kid in a candy store. I've been wanting to talk about this stuff for months, but she made me feel stupid for being curious. We discuss everything from ancient aliens to time travel. You think the government knows about extraterrestrials? Probably they hide everything else. Area 51 has to have some wild stuff. It's 2 a.m. and we're still going strong, talking about interdimensional beings and simulation theory. What if we're all just NPCs in someone else's game? That would explain a lot, actually. Marcus is the most animated I've seen him all night. This is what I missed about having friends. Someone to explore weird ideas with. Jessica thought everything had to be practical and boring. Jessica finally shows up, around midnight. Knocks on the front door, let her in. She looks slightly drunk. Hey boys, how was your playdate? Condescending tone detected. We had a good time. Marcus bounds down the stairs like an excited puppy. Babe, we played Call of Duty and ordered pizza. That's nice, sweetie. Ready to go home. She's treating him like a child. Actually, Anon and I were thinking of hanging out again soon. Jessica's smile gets tighter. That's sweet, but you know how busy your schedule is. What schedule? He works part-time at Best Buy. Maybe just once in a while. We'll see. Come on, let's get you home. Marcus gives me a grateful handshake. Thanks, man. This was really fun. Anytime, dude. They leave and I feel kind of bad for the guy. He clearly needs male friendship. Next day, Marcus messages me on Steam. Jessica's at work, want to play some matches. We game for a couple hours. He's getting better at online multiplayer. I told Jessica about our gaming session. What did she say? That video games are a waste of time, but at least I made a friend. Backhanded compliment from girlfriend. We start hanging out more regularly, always when Jessica is busy with other stuff. She seems to actively encourage it, like she's relieved to have me babysit her boyfriend. One evening, we're at my place playing games. Marcus gets a call from Jessica. Hey babe, yeah, I'm at Anon's place. We're just playing some co-op campaign. Okay, I'll be home by 10. Hangs up and looks relieved. She's working late again. She works late a lot. Yeah, her job is really demanding. Suspicious, but don't want to pry. We're playing this new action RPG, creating characters and customizing builds. Jessica thinks RPGs are too nerdy. She prefers when I watch her reality TV shows. Do you actually like reality TV? Not really, but it makes her happy. This relationship sounds exhausting. We're deep into character creation when my dad comes home, pokes his head in the room. You boys want some beer? We both look at each other. Sure, Dad, thanks. He brings us a couple of cold ones. First beer Marcus has had in months, apparently. Jessica says alcohol is unhealthy. One beer isn't going to kill you. We're slightly buzzed, and gaming is even more fun. Telling stupid jokes and laughing at everything. This is what hanging out with guys is supposed to feel like. Relaxed and stupid. We're having a great time until Marcus gets another call. It's Jessica. She sounds angry. Where are you? I've been calling for an hour. Sorry, babe, my phone was on silent. Are you drinking? You sound different. He looks panicked. No, just tired from work. Come home right now. She hangs up on him. Crap, I'm in trouble. For what? Having a beer with a friend? She doesn't like when I drink. He's genuinely scared of his girlfriend's reaction. I drive him home quickly. See Jessica waiting on the porch looking furious. Marcus gets out of the car nervously. Thanks again, Anon. No problem. Dude, watch him walk up to face the music. Feel bad for leaving him to deal with that alone. Next day, no messages from Marcus. Or the day after that. Finally text him on day 3. Hey man, everything okay? Yeah, just been busy with Jessica stuff. We had a long talk about boundaries. Translation, she yelled at him for hours. Want to hang out this weekend? Maybe not this weekend, she has plans for us. He's been put on friendship restriction. Give it a week before texting again. Jessica's working late tonight. Want to play online. Can't, she set up parental controls on my gaming. What the actual hell? Parental controls, you're 24 years old. She says it's to help me be more productive. This girl is insane. That's completely nuts, dude. It's fine, I'm trying to be a better boyfriend. He's been completely brainwashed. Decide to do something about this. Text Jessica directly. Hey, can I talk to you about Marcus? What about him? He seems really isolated from his friends. He needs to focus on adult responsibilities. Hanging out with friends is pretty normal for adults. Not when those friends are bad influences. How am I a bad influence? You encourage his gaming addiction and immaturity. I encourage him to have fun occasionally. He's happier when he has friends to hang out with. He's happier when he's focused on our relationship. This conversation is going nowhere. Okay, well, if you change your mind, let me know. She doesn't respond. A few days later, Marcus texts me. Jessica and I broke up. Holy crap, what happened? She said I was too dependent and needed space. Also that I prioritized my friends over her. The irony is incredible. Where are you staying? Back with my parents for now. Want to come over and talk about it? Actually, yeah, that would be great. He shows up looking like he hasn't slept in days, but also somehow relieved. Dude, I'm sorry about the breakup. Honestly, I'm kind of glad it's over. I was walking on eggshells constantly. We crack open some beers and fire up the PlayStation. She took my gaming chair when she left. Said it was compensation for emotional damages. We both start laughing. Emotional damages for what? For making her date a man-child, apparently. We're playing co-op and he's actually smiling again. I forgot how relaxing this is. No one judging every little thing I do. Over the next few weeks, Marcus becomes a regular visitor. He's like a different person without the constant criticism. Starts making jokes again, expressing opinions. I think I was losing myself in that relationship. We're playing online with some random players. Voice chat is full of the usual gaming banter. Marcus is participating and having fun. Jessica always said online gaming was antisocial, but this feels pretty social to me. We're coordinating strategies and celebrating victories together. Sometimes my dad joins us for games, 3 generations bonding over digital warfare. Your dad is cooler than my actual friends were. Speaking of which, what happened to your college buddies? Jessica made me feel guilty for staying in touch. Said I should focus on building a future with her. He starts reaching out to his old friends again. Turns out they missed him too. They thought I was just busy with girlfriend stuff. Didn't realize I was basically in witness protection. We organize a gaming night with his college friends. They all come over with their laptops. Full LAN party in my parents' basement. Mom makes snacks and treats everyone like family. This is the most social I've been in months. It feels like I'm human again. His friend Danny is particularly cool, works as a programmer and has similar gaming tastes. Dude, Marcus told us about his crazy ex. Sounds like you helped him escape a cult. We're all laughing and sharing dating horror stories. Turns out controlling girlfriends are more common than expected. My ex used to check my browser history daily. Mine made me delete all female contacts from my phone, including my sister. We're bonding over shared experiences of relationship insanity. Marcus is realizing his situation wasn't normal. I thought that's just how relationships worked, that you had to give up everything for your partner. Danny shakes his head. Healthy relationships enhance your life, not restrict it. We're deep into a zombie survival game, working together to build defenses and gather resources. This is what teamwork actually looks like. Supporting each other instead of tearing each other down. The metaphor isn't lost on anyone. Marcus starts dating again after a few months, but this time he maintains his friendships. Brings his new girlfriend, Sarah, to game night. She's actually interested in learning to play. This looks fun, can you teach me? We set her up with a controller and show her the basics. She's terrible but enthusiastic. I can see why you guys enjoy this. It's like interactive problem solving. Marcus looks happier than I've ever seen him. Sarah actually encourages me to have hobbies. Says it makes me more interesting. What a revolutionary concept. Sarah fits in perfectly with our group, makes jokes, brings snacks, suggests new games to try. I don't understand why some women hate their boyfriends' friends. Friends make relationships better, not worse. She gets it. A few months later, Jessica tries to contact Marcus. She wants to get back together. Says she's learned from her mistakes. We're all skeptical. What kind of changes is she talking about? She's willing to let me play games for 1 hour on weekends. We all start laughing. 1 whole hour, how generous. Marcus sees how ridiculous it sounds now. I can't believe I thought that was normal. He politely declines her offer. Told her I'm happier with someone who actually likes me, instead of trying to change everything about me. Jessica doesn't take rejection well. Starts posting passive-aggressive stuff on social media. Some people choose video games over real relationships. Glad I dodged that bullet. We screenshot her posts for laughs. She's still bitter about losing her emotional support boyfriend. Marcus is completely over it. I feel bad for whoever she dates next. They're going to need their own babysitter. A year later, Marcus and Sarah move in together. Their apartment has a dedicated gaming room. Sarah helped me pick out a new gaming chair. Said the old one had bad memories anyway. We still have regular game nights, sometimes at my place, sometimes at theirs. Sarah joins us about half the time. Other times she hangs out with her own friends. Healthy relationships require some independence. You can't be everything to one person. Marcus has his friend group, Sarah has hers. They also have shared activities and couple time. This is what balance looks like. Jessica wanted me to be her entire social life. That's way too much pressure for anyone. We're playing some new cooperative adventure game, solving puzzles and exploring together. You know what's funny? Jessica thought you were a bad influence, but you actually helped me become a better person by letting me be myself. Sometimes personal growth comes from the weirdest places, like being asked to babysit someone's emotional support boyfriend and discovering he just needed actual friendship. That feel when you help someone escape relationship prison. My face when you realize friendship is the best multiplayer game of all. Be me. 24-year-old virgin living with roommate Alex. Alex is Femanon, who's been my best friend since college. She's 23, works at a coffee shop, constantly on my ass about dating. Anon, you need to get out there and find someone. You can't stay single forever. I tell her I'm fine being alone. That's what all incels say before they snap. Thanks for the confidence boost, Alex. She's always trying to set me up with random girls. Co-workers from her job, friends from her yoga class. What about Rebecca from my work? She's single and looking. I decline because Rebecca looks like she bites. You're too picky, Anon. You need to lower your standards. She makes it sound like I'm shopping for damaged goods. Finally get tired of her nagging. Decide to actually try dating apps. Download Tinder and start swiping. Match with this girl named Luna after a few days. She's got dark hair, multiple piercings, kind of alt look. We chat for a bit, and she seems cool, likes horror movies and plays guitar. Ask her out for coffee. Tell Alex about the date. What does she look like? Show her Luna's photos. Alex's face immediately changes. She looks like trouble, Anon. What kind of trouble? I don't know, just bad vibes. Classic Alex being overprotective. You haven't even met her. I don't need to, I can tell from her pictures. She points at Luna's nose ring and tattoos. Girls who look like that are usually crazy. That's pretty judgmental. I'm just looking out for you. Go on the date anyway. Luna is actually really sweet, talks about her job at an animal shelter, loves taking care of rescue cats, volunteers at local music venues on weekends. We have great conversation for like 3 hours. She pays for her own coffee without being asked. I had a really good time. Want to do this again sometime. Definitely want to see her again. Get home and tell Alex how it went. She seemed really nice. They always seem nice at first, Anon. What's that supposed to mean? Girls like that are manipulative. They act sweet until they get what they want. Alex is being weird about this. You don't even know her. I know the type, whatever that means. Start seeing Luna regularly over the next few weeks. We go to concerts, watch movies, hang out at bookstores. She introduces me to new music and art. Actually feels like I'm growing as a person. Alex keeps asking invasive questions. Where did you go last night? What did you guys talk about? Did she ask you for money yet? The money question catches me off guard. Why would she ask for money? Girls like that always need something. Rent money, gas money, bail money. Alex is creating problems that don't exist. Luna and I are getting closer. She invites me to see her band play at a local bar. They're actually pretty good. Indie rock with thoughtful lyrics. She dedicates a song to me from the stage. This one's for my new favorite person. I feel like I'm floating. Afterwards, we go back to her apartment. It's small, but cozy with plants everywhere. She makes tea and we talk until sunrise. I really like spending time with you. You're different from other guys I've dated. How so? You actually listen when I talk. You care about things that matter. We end up making out on her couch. First time I've felt this connected to someone. Get home around 7 a.m. Alex is waiting in the kitchen like my mom. Where the hell were you all night? At Luna's place. Did you sleep with her? That's none of your business. It is my business when you're making stupid decisions. This conversation is getting ridiculous. How is dating someone a stupid decision? Because she's using you, Anon. For what exactly? Alex can't give me a straight answer. Just trust me on this. I tell her to back off. You're being paranoid for no reason. I'm being realistic. You don't know how girls like that operate. What does that even mean? Things with Luna keep progressing. We become official after about a month. She asked me to be her boyfriend over dinner. I know it's old-fashioned, but I wanted to ask properly. She's considerate about everything. Always checks if I'm comfortable with plans, offers to split bills even though I usually pay, introduces me to her friends and they're all cool. Normal people who work regular jobs, not the degenerate addicts Alex predicted. Meanwhile, Alex is getting more hostile, makes snarky comments whenever Luna calls. Your girlfriend's on the phone, says it like girlfriend is a dirty word. Starts leaving passive-aggressive notes around the apartment. Remember to do dishes when you get home from your date. Some of us have to work in the morning. She's never cared about my schedule before. Luna notices Alex's attitude. Your roommate doesn't seem to like me. She's just protective. Don't take it personally. Has she always been like this with girls you date? Realize I've never dated anyone seriously before. You're kind of my first real girlfriend. Luna finds this sweet instead of weird. That explains why you're so genuine. Most guys my age are jaded from dating around. She makes my inexperience feel like an asset. Alex escalates her weird behavior, starts researching Luna online, finds her social media, her band's website, everything. Did you know she got arrested 2 years ago? What for? Disorderly conduct at a protest. Luna had mentioned she went to environmental protests. That's not a real crime, Alex. It shows she's unstable. Caring about the environment is unstable. Getting arrested is unstable, Anon. Alex is grasping at straws. She finds Luna's ex-boyfriend's Instagram. Look at this guy she used to date. Shows me photos of some dude with face tattoos. She obviously has a type. What type is that? Dangerous guys who will hurt her. So she'll hurt you too? This logic makes no sense. Maybe she just likes interesting people. Interesting is code for damaged Anon. Alex is projecting something fierce. Luna and I hit the 3-month mark. Things are going really well. We're talking about her meeting my parents. She's nervous but excited. I want them to like me. They will. You're amazing. Mention this to Alex. You're bringing her home already. That's moving pretty fast. 3 months isn't that fast. It is for someone like her. What does that mean? Girls with her background move fast to trap guys. Alex keeps hinting at this mysterious background, but never explains what she means. Decide to confront her directly. What exactly is your problem with Luna? She's gonna hurt you, Anon. Based on what evidence? I can just tell. That's not evidence, that's paranoia. Alex gets defensive. I've known you longer than she has. I know what's good for you. You don't get to decide who I date. Someone has to protect you from yourself. This is getting insane. Alex starts sabotaging our dates, calls me with fake emergencies when I'm with Luna. Anon, I think someone broke into our apartment. Rush home to find nothing wrong. False alarm, must have been the neighbor's cat. This happens 3 times in 1 week. Luna is understanding but confused. Is everything okay with your roommate? She seems really anxious lately. That's putting it mildly. Alex steps up her investigation, somehow gets Luna's work schedule, shows up at the animal shelter during her shift. I wanted to see where Anon's girlfriend works. Luna tells me about this awkward encounter. She asked a lot of weird questions. Like what kind of questions? About my family, my past relationships. Said she was just looking out for you. Alex is stalking my girlfriend now. Confront her when I get home. You went to Luna's work. I was in the neighborhood. Bullshit. You were checking up on her. Someone needs to. That someone is me, not you. Alex starts crying. I'm just scared she's going to change you. You're already different. How am I different? You spend all your time with her. We barely hang out anymore. Now we're getting to the real issue. We can still hang out. But I have a girlfriend now too. Things are going to be different. Alex doesn't want to accept this. What if she breaks up with you? Then I'll deal with it. What if she cheats on you? Why would you even say that? Because that's what girls like her do. She keeps saying girls like her without explanation. Alex starts spreading rumors, tells mutual friends that Luna is bad news. She's got Anon completely whipped. He doesn't see how she's using him. Friends start asking me weird questions. Is everything okay with you and that goth girl? Alex seems worried about you. Have to explain that Alex is being irrational. She's just having trouble adjusting, but the damage is being done. People are looking at Luna differently, like she's some kind of predator. Luna notices the social shift. Did I do something wrong? Your friends seem uncomfortable around me. Have to tell her about Alex's campaign. She's been telling people you're bad for me. Luna looks hurt. What did I do to make her think that? Nothing. She's just being crazy. Maybe I should talk to her. That's probably not a good idea. Alex's behavior gets more erratic. Starts drinking more when I'm out with Luna. I come home to find her passed out on the couch. Empty wine bottles on the coffee table. Alex, what the hell? Sorry, had a rough day. This becomes a pattern. Every time I go on a date, she gets drunk. Then guilt trips me the next morning. You left me here all alone. I was having a panic attack. What if something had happened? Luna suggests I talk to Alex about therapy. She seems really anxious about abandonment. Maybe she needs professional help. Luna is being more understanding than Alex deserves. Try to have a serious conversation with Alex. You need to get help. This behavior isn't normal. I'm fine, Anon. You're the one who's changed. That girl has poisoned your mind against me. She's fully delusional now. Alex escalates to direct sabotage. Texts Luna, pretending to be me. Hey, can we talk? I'm having second thoughts. Luna shows up at our apartment, confused and upset. Did you want to break up with me? What are you talking about? Show her the text from my phone. I never sent any of those messages. Alex must have cloned my number somehow. This is insane. Luna is starting to see Alex's true nature. Your roommate is actively trying to ruin our relationship. Can't deny it anymore. Alex has crossed every line. Decide to move out. Can't live with someone who sabotages my happiness. Tell Alex I'm leaving. You're choosing her over me. You're choosing your best friend. I'm choosing my sanity. You've lost your mind over this girl. Alex starts ugly crying. She's gonna destroy you, Anon. You'll see, you'll come crawling back. When she shows her true colors, pack my stuff while she follows me around ranting. I know girls like her. I used to be like her. Finally, the truth comes out. What do you mean you used to be like her? Alex stops crying and looks embarrassed. I used to date guys just to hurt them. I was angry and wanted revenge. So you think Luna is doing the same thing? Girls with that look always have an agenda. She's been projecting her own past behavior. Luna isn't you, Alex. She's never done anything to hurt me. The only person causing problems is you. Alex realizes she's revealed too much, tries to backtrack. I'm just trying to protect you. You're trying to control me. There's a difference. Finish packing and head to the door. Alex blocks my path. If you leave with her, I'll never forgive you. That's your choice to make. But I'm done letting you sabotage my relationship. Push past her and leave. She's screaming from the balcony. She's gonna break your heart, Anon. You'll be sorry. Neighbors are staring, but I don't care. Move in with Luna temporarily. Her apartment is small, but peaceful. No constant drama or manipulation. I'm sorry about Alex. She's dealing with her own issues. Luna is still trying to be understanding. Some people can't handle change. Maybe she'll come around eventually. Doubt that's gonna happen. Alex starts a harassment campaign, creates fake social media accounts, posts lies about Luna cheating, sends anonymous messages to Luna's work. Your employee is dating a known user. She's manipulating him for money. Luna's boss has to sit her down. Someone is spreading rumors about you. Is there anything I should know? Luna explains the situation honestly. Her boss is understanding but concerned. Maybe you should file a police report. Alex has escalated to criminal behavior. Luna doesn't want to press charges. She's your best friend. Maybe she just needs time. Luna is too forgiving for her own good. Alex shows up at Luna's work again. This time she causes a scene. This woman is a predator. She's using my best friend. Security has to escort her out. Luna calls me in tears. I can't deal with this anymore. She's affecting my job. My coworkers think I'm some kind of criminal. Alex has successfully poisoned Luna's work environment, finally convinced Luna to get a restraining order. This has gone too far. She's stalking you at this point. We go to the police station together, file a formal complaint with evidence, the fake texts, the workplace harassment, everything. Officer takes it seriously. This constitutes stalking and harassment. We'll serve her with papers. Alex receives the restraining order at our old apartment. She violates it within 24 hours, shows up at the coffee shop where Luna and I are studying. Anon, please just listen to me. She's not who you think she is. Luna is shaking with anxiety. Other customers are staring. Alex, you need to leave. You have a restraining order. I don't care about some stupid piece of paper. I'm trying to save you from making a huge mistake. Call the police while she's ranting. My ex-roommate is violating a restraining order. Cops arrive within 10 minutes. Alex is still trying to argue her case. Officer, this girl is manipulating my friend. She's isolated him from everyone who cares. Police arrest her on the spot. Ma'am, you're in violation of a court order. Alex starts screaming as they put her in the handcuffs. You'll regret this, Anon. When she ruins your life, don't come crying to me. I was trying to protect you. She's dragged away, still yelling threats. Luna is traumatized by the whole scene. I've never had someone hate me this much. What did I do to deserve this? She's blaming herself for Alex's psychotic behavior. You didn't do anything wrong. Alex has serious mental health issues. This is about her problems, not you. But the damage is done. Luna becomes anxious and paranoid, constantly looking over her shoulder, afraid Alex will show up again. What if she gets out and comes after me? What if she escalates to violence? Alex's campaign of terror has worked. Even though she's in jail, she's still controlling our lives. Luna starts pulling away from me. Maybe we should take a break. Until this whole situation calms down. I don't want you to lose your friendship over me. She's trying to sacrifice our relationship. Alex isn't my friend anymore. She proved that when she chose to hurt you. But what if I'm not worth all this trouble? Luna's self-worth has been destroyed. Alex's psychological warfare succeeded. You are worth it. Don't let her win by giving up. But Luna is too damaged by the harassment. I can't do this anymore, Anon. Every time we're together, I'm scared. Scared she's watching. Scared she'll do something worse. I need time to heal. Luna breaks up with me 3 days later, moves back to her hometown 2 hours away. I'm sorry, Anon. You deserve someone who doesn't come with this much drama. Maybe in a few years when this all blows over, but we both know that's not going to happen. Alex destroyed the best relationship I ever had. From her jail cell, she's probably celebrating. She got exactly what she wanted. I'm alone again, and Luna is gone. The worst part is Alex probably thinks she saved me. In her twisted mind, she was the hero, protecting me from a dangerous woman, when the only dangerous person was her. She became the villain in her own story, and took my happiness down with her. Be me. 22-year-old college dropout living with mom. Never had a girlfriend, barely talked to girls. Spend most days playing games and watching horror movies. Mom keeps nagging about getting a job. Anon, you need to do something with your life. Your father didn't abandon us for you to become a basement dweller. Dad left for milk 8 years ago, still waiting for him to come back. Anyway, I'm at the local GameStop buying used horror games. This cute girl behind the counter starts talking to me. Her name tag says Maya. Short black hair, pale skin, dark makeup. Looks like she stepped out of a Tim Burton movie. You've got good taste in horror games. Most people just buy Call of Duty. We start talking about Silent Hill and Resident Evil. She knows more about horror than most guys I know. You should check out this indie game called Layers of Fear. It's psychological horror, really messes with your head. We talk for like 30 minutes about horror games and movies. She mentions loving old John Carpenter films. The Thing is a masterpiece of paranoia and isolation. This girl gets it. Other customers are getting annoyed waiting in line. Maybe we can continue this conversation sometime. She writes her number on my receipt. Text me if you want to talk horror. Walk home feeling like I'm floating. First time a girl has ever given me her number. Text her that night about the game she recommended. She responds immediately with detailed analysis. We start texting every day about movies, games, books. She's into really obscure horror stuff, knows about films I've never even heard of, suggests we watch something together sometime. There's this 24-hour horror marathon at the old theater downtown. Want to go together this weekend? Obviously say yes. Tell mom I'm going out with a girl. Finally, I was starting to worry you were gay. Thanks for the support, mom. Meet Maya at the theater Friday night. She's wearing all black with a vintage horror t-shirt. Ready for 12 hours of pure terror. We watch everything from classic Universal monsters to modern indie horror. She knows trivia about every single movie. Did you know The Exorcist was based on a real exorcism case? The actual events happened just a few miles from here. We share popcorn and candy, like a real couple. During scary parts, she grabs my arm. First time I've had physical contact with a girl. Around 3 a.m., we're both getting tired. Want to get some air? We walk around the empty downtown area. Everything is closed except for a few streetlights. This place is creepy at night. Reminds me of Silent Hill. We sit on a bench in the town square, talking about our favorite horror villains. Pinhead is underrated as a horror icon. Most people just remember the gore. But he's actually a philosopher of pain. This girl is incredible. We're sitting close together on the bench. She looks at me with these intense dark eyes. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you, Anon. Most guys think I'm weird. You're not weird, you're interesting. She smiles and leans closer. Can I kiss you? My heart is pounding like a horror movie soundtrack. Yes. We kiss under the streetlight. It's soft and perfect and everything I imagined. First kiss of my entire life. When we pull apart, she's smiling. That was nice. We kiss again, longer this time. I feel like I'm in a dream. I should probably get home. My mom worries if I'm out too late. Walk her to her car, an old black sedan. Text me when you get home safe. I will. She drives away and I walk home on cloud 9. Best night of my life. Get home around 4 a.m. Mom is asleep, so I sneak upstairs quietly. Text Maya that I made it home. No response, but it's late. She's probably sleeping. Wake up the next afternoon. Check my phone for messages from Maya. Nothing. Text her good morning. No response all day. Maybe she's busy with work. Try calling that evening. Phone goes straight to voicemail. Hi, you've reached Maya. Leave a message. Leave a message asking if she's okay. No callback. Figure she must be sick or something. Wait until Monday to try again. Call the GameStop where she works. Hi, is Maya working today? Who's Maya? Maya, the girl with black hair who works the evening shift. We don't have anyone named Maya working here. She was working Friday night. Buddy, I've been the only evening employee for 6 months. This doesn't make sense. Drive to the GameStop to see for myself. Same guy behind the counter from the phone. You sure there's no Maya here? Never heard that name in my life. What about Friday night? There was a girl here. I worked Friday night alone until close. No one else was here. This is getting weird. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong GameStop. Check every GameStop in a 20-mile radius. No one has ever heard of Maya. No one matching her description. Go back to the theater where we watched movies. Talk to the ticket booth guy. Was there a horror marathon here Friday night? Nope. We showed the new Marvel movie all weekend. No horror marathon scheduled. What the hell is going on? Check my phone for our text conversations. They're all gone. Every single message we exchanged has disappeared. Check my call log. No record of calling her number. Check my receipt from GameStop. The one she wrote her number on. It's blank. No phone number written anywhere. But I remember her writing it. I remember everything clearly. Starting to panic now. Maybe I'm having some kind of breakdown. Tell Mom about the situation. I went on a date Friday night with a girl named Maya. Anon, you were home Friday night. You played video games until 2 a.m. I heard you in your room. No, Mom, I was at the movie theater. With Maya from GameStop. Mom looks concerned. Honey, you haven't left the house in 3 days. I brought you dinner Friday night, remember? You were playing that new horror game. She mentions Layers of Fear, the game Maya recommended. But according to Mom, I never left the house. Check my Steam library. Layers of Fear is there. Purchased Friday night at 11:47 p.m. Same time I was supposedly kissing Maya. This is impossible. Either I'm losing my mind or something supernatural happened. Decide to investigate further. Go back to the town square where we kissed. Sit on the same bench. Everything looks different in daylight. Notice something carved into the bench. Maya plus Anon forever. Fresh carving, done recently. But no one believes Maya exists. Take photos of the carving with my phone. Photos come out blurry and distorted. Can barely make out the words. Something is definitely wrong here. Research the town's history online, looking for any mention of Maya. Find an old newspaper article from 1995. Local teen dies in car accident. Black and white photo shows a girl who looks exactly like Maya. Same face, same hair, same dark eyes. Maya Rodriguez, 17, died when her car skidded off Route 9. She was returning home from a movie theater. Friends remember her love of horror films. The accident happened 27 years ago, but the girl I kissed looked exactly like this photo. Same age, same everything. Print out the article and show Mom. This girl looks familiar. Mom studies the photo carefully. She does look like someone you might be attracted to. But honey, this girl died before you were born. I think you're having some kind of psychotic episode. Maybe Mom is right. Maybe I imagined the whole thing. But the bench carving is real. The newspaper article is real. Something happened Friday night. Decide to drive Route 9 where Maya died. It's a winding road through dense woods. Lots of sharp curves and steep drops. Find the spot mentioned in the article. There's a small memorial on the side of the road. Flowers, candles, a photo of Maya. Same girl I kissed. Leave some flowers and sit there for a while, wondering what the hell is going on. As I'm driving home, something appears in my rearview mirror. An old black sedan following close behind. Same car Maya drove away in. Speed up, but the car keeps pace. Turn down a side street. The sedan follows. Pull into a gas station parking lot. The sedan drives past without stopping. Can't see the driver through tinted windows, but I know it's her. Maya is still out there somehow. Start having vivid dreams about her every night. We're back at the theater watching horror movies. She's holding my hand and whispering movie trivia. Did you know the hotel in The Shining was based on real hauntings? The ghosts never really leave Anon. They just wait for the right person to notice them. Wake up in cold sweats. These dreams feel more real than reality. Start researching ghost sightings and paranormal activity. Find stories of other people meeting Maya over the years. Forum posts dating back to 2003. Met this goth girl at GameStop who knows everything about horror. Had an amazing date, then she disappeared. No one believes she exists. Dozens of similar stories, all describing the same girl, all having the same experience. Maya appears to lonely guys who love horror, gives them one perfect night, then vanishes like she never existed. But why do I remember when others forget? Maybe because I was her type. Maybe because the connection was real. Start leaving notes for Maya around town. I remember you. I believe you existed. Please come back. Leave them at the GameStop, the theater, the memorial. They always disappear by the next day. Someone or something is taking them. Mom finds my research notes and articles. Anon, this is getting out of hand. You need professional help. I'm making an appointment with Dr. Stevens. Dr. Stevens is a psychiatrist. Mom thinks I'm having a schizophrenic break. Maybe she's right. Maybe I created Maya in my mind, but then how do other people have the same story? How do they describe her perfectly? Unless we're all sharing the same delusion. Go to my appointment with Dr. Stevens, middle-aged guy with thick glasses. Tell me about this girl you think you met. Explain the whole story. Maya, the date, the kiss, the disappearance. These kinds of vivid fantasies can seem very real, especially for isolated young men. Your mind created an ideal girlfriend, someone who shares all your interests. It's a coping mechanism for loneliness. He prescribes antipsychotic medication. This should help with the hallucinations. Take the pills for a week. They make me feel numb and disconnected. The dreams about Maya stop, but so does everything else. Can't enjoy horror movies anymore. Can't feel excited about anything. The medication is killing my soul. Decide to stop taking it. Within days, the dreams return. Maya is back in my subconscious. Why did you try to forget me, Anon? I thought what we had was special. It was special. Then why did you take those pills? Because everyone thinks I'm crazy. Maybe you are crazy, but that doesn't mean I'm not real. Wake up more confused than ever. Maybe being crazy isn't so bad. If Maya only exists in madness, then I choose madness. Stop going to therapy sessions. Stop pretending she didn't exist. Start living my life like she's still out there. Buy horror movie tickets for 2. Leave the extra seat empty for Maya. Other moviegoers think I'm weird, but I can feel her presence beside me. During scary parts, I feel her grab my arm, just like that first night. People start avoiding me around town. That's the crazy kid who talks to himself, thinks he has a ghost girlfriend. Don't care what they think anymore. Maya is real to me. That's all that matters. Months pass and I settle into this new reality, living half in the real world, half in Maya's domain. Then one day something changes. I'm at home playing Layers of Fear, the game Maya recommended, when I hear a car pull into the driveway. Mom is at work, so I check the window. Old black sedan parked outside. Same car from my memories. Someone gets out and walks to the front door. Doorbell rings. Heart pounding, I go to answer it. Open the door and see a middle-aged man. Looks familiar, but I can't place him. Anon. Yeah, it's me, your dad. Dad, who left for milk 8 years ago. Standing on my doorstep like nothing happened. I finally found the right store. Holds up a gallon of milk. Took a while, but I got it. This is more surreal than the Maya situation. Dad, where have you been? Getting milk, like I said. That was 8 years ago. Has it been that long? Time moves differently in some places. He's talking like Maya used to, cryptic and otherworldly. Can I come in? Mom's not home. I know, I waited for her to leave. We need to talk about Maya. My blood runs cold. You know about Maya. Son, I know about lots of things. Things that exist between reality and dreams. Things that slip through cracks in the world. Dad sits on the couch like he never left. Maya isn't what you think she is. She's not a ghost exactly. More like an echo. An echo of what? Of love that never had a chance to exist. She died before she could experience real romance. So she reaches out to lonely souls like you. Gives them one perfect moment. Then takes something in return. What does she take? Dad looks at me sadly. Pieces of your reality. Bit by bit until you exist more in her world than this one. Eventually you disappear completely. Just like I did. The milk story was a lie. Dad didn't leave for milk. Maya took him too. You met Maya 8 years ago. She appeared to me just like she did to you. I thought I was going crazy. So I followed her deeper into her realm, trying to prove she was real. The deeper I went, the more I faded from this world, until I was gone completely. Mom and you forgot I existed, except for the milk story. That was the last thread connecting me to reality. How are you here now? Because Maya is done with me. She's focused on you now. I can exist again because she's not draining my reality anymore. But that means you're in danger. Dad shows me his phone. It has photos of him with Maya. Same girl, same face, same dark eyes. She's been doing this for decades. Collecting lonely hearts. Feeding on their longing for connection. You have to stop seeing her. Stop believing in her. Before she pulls you completely into her world. But I love her. No, son, you love the idea of her. She's everything you think you want. But she's not real. She's a parasite feeding on your loneliness. Dad helps me pack up all my Maya research. The photos, the articles, the notes. We have to burn all of this, break the connection. We build a fire in the backyard, feed everything into the flames. As the papers burn, I feel Maya's presence weakening. Hear her voice in the crackling fire. Anon, please don't forget me. I need you to remember. Without your belief, I'll fade away. Good, Dad says. Let her fade. Let yourself live in the real world. The last photo burns and Maya's voice stops, feel empty and hollow inside. Like part of my soul was burned away too. How do I live without her? The same way you lived before you met her. But I was miserable before. Then find real connections. Real people who can love you back. Maya could only take, never give. Dad stays for dinner when Mom gets home. She acts like he never left. How was work, honey? Did you remember to get milk? Dad holds up the gallon from 8 years ago. Somehow it's still fresh. Reality has been restored. The Maya timeline has been erased. Things go back to normal over the next few weeks. Dad gets his old job back. Family is together again. But I still miss Maya terribly. Still dream about her sometimes, though the dreams are fainter now. You'll always miss her a little, Dad says. She represented everything you thought you wanted. But now you know the difference between fantasy and reality. Now you can find something real. Start going out more, meeting actual people. Join a horror movie club at the community college. Meet other people who love the genre, including a girl named Rebecca. Red hair, freckles, completely different from Maya, but she's real and kind and actually there. We watch horror movies together. She doesn't know obscure trivia like Maya did, but she laughs at my jokes and texts me back. Exists in the same reality I do. Slowly I start to heal from the Maya experience. Learn to appreciate real human connection. Messy and imperfect, but genuine. Sometimes I still see the black sedan, parked outside the GameStop or theater, waiting for the next lonely soul, but I don't look too closely. Don't want to risk falling back into her web. Maya taught me about love and loss, about the difference between fantasy and reality, about the danger of wanting something too perfect. She was my first kiss and my first heartbreak, even if she was never really there. The memory of that kiss still haunts me, perfect and impossible and gone forever, like something out of a horror movie, where love itself becomes the monster, and the real terror is losing yourself in someone who was never real to begin with.